KFB auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch and type your bits. Thanks again for being here, my friends. KFB auctions, oh yeah, KFB auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB auctions, come watch now, everyone. I have things from posters to collectible toys, movies of all genres for you to enjoy. On DVD and Laserdisc and some on VHS, video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss. KFB auctions, oh yeah, KFB auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB auctions, come watch now,
Hello, Joseph.
Hi, Kenny. Am I live?
You are live. Let me do some rearranging of the room here. And
Turn the slide up a little bit.
okay, I'm going to put this here. And let's slide it up a tad to where it's right here.
Any better?
All right, so let me, shoot, I got to flip I'm backwards. What else is new? There we go. All right, cool. So now the comments are covering my face, which is not a big deal, but it might make some people angry.
I was just reading an article on Ultimate Classic Rock. They're talking about, it was an interview with Gene. I don't know if anybody saw it. Talking about Gene saying that, you know, what was Kiss can never perform again without permission. And they're acting like it comes across as like all Gene's decision. And people are commenting like, oh, you know, it's, I don't think people really understand who's in charge of that band. It's really funny when you read this stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens when you sell something. And somebody else owns the brand now. So it's
money off that. I don't think Gene has the pull that people think that Gene makes all the decisions, and that is not true. Well, I mean, I'm just all along. That's never been true. It's yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Paul's a little more, yeah.
Yeah, I think Paul was always the bossier boss kind of thing, but I think they still had somewhat equal pull, in my opinion. But I mean, Gene did give up a little bit when he started that acting career and all that, and it just like Paul said, "No, this is my baby now." Pretty much at that point, but
he's front and center on Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits. He said, "I put myself in the dead center of that one."
Yep. So I guess you reap what you sow, kind of thing, but. anyway, they still made it another 30 years after that. So kudos to them, or 40 years after almost, right? So what is that, 1989 to 87 ish to now?
Yep.
So almost 40 years later. So anyway, good to see you, Joe.
You too, Kenny.
All right. So
So
I'm
back
going to,
upstairs.
I'm sorry.
I'm back upstairs. I got my stuff working. So
And you got your mic set and
yes,
all that good stuff. So we
Yeah.
did that on Friday, which is good. So now you're good to go today.
I got all my
And
stuff.
Kentucky Fried Bacon. Well, at least she ain't calling me a nut. Like some people, cornbread, acorny, the acorny crew. So I renamed Leslie, Danielle, and Brent and Cynthia to the acorny crew. That's thanks to Paul Weber. So he accidentally called them acorns instead of cornbreads. I said, "Oh, you done it now. That's going to stick with me now for them." So, but anyway, yeah. Look at Danielle. So, give Joe a ring light.
I'll fix it.
Yeah, boy, foul. We just started, Joe, and you're yawning. Come on, man. Come on, man. So I'm going to get an item started since Joe's a little too tired tonight to get in the game. I'll start with an item that I opened a bunch of mail today, and I went over and got a few things as well that I haven't put up in a while, but I will be showing some things that some of you have already seen, I'm sure, because I want it out of here before I start digging through other stuff and make more of a mess. Shot glasses. Recipes, shot glasses with the song title recipes, Hooligan, Cold Gin, Deuce, and Love Gun, all with the recipes there of how to make them. So if you would like a shot glass set, I'm going to start this off. I'll do $20. $20, just put SG20 for that to kick it off. And anybody that wants to put their shot glasses on coasters so you don't ruin the furniture, you have that opportunity as well. So CBS or coaster box set. And let's start the coasters. There are 4 coasters in here, but there are 8 album covers total. So 1 on each side, they're reversible. All right, so let's start that off at I'm gonna do $15 to start on the coaster. So CB for coaster box set, 15, and the shot glasses 20 to kick it off. So we got Chuck Yeager on those. Joe, I'm gonna make you full screen because I didn't get a chance to run to the restroom before, and that way I can run the restroom, wash my hands, and I'll be back for the rest of the show. And now they know they got shot glasses and coasters, so you guys can have a party. Thank you, Joe.
Let's start. I did this last time. These are Eric Singer signed drum heads. They would normally put a sticker on them for the merch, but we didn't do that. So, I think I have quite a few of these. They're $50 a piece. They're claimed $50. They are signed by Eric 2025. They were signed for the Vegas thing last year. So, signed drumhead, $50. Drumhead, 50. You got plenty of them. This is a 0.99 silver coin. I'm going to do this for $95. Let me show that. So it's this guy. We'll do this for 95. Coin 95. If I could read it. I know it's like 0.999 silver. That thing. And my third item that I had grabbed that now I can't find. It was a poster. Got a bunch of posters I'm going to do tonight. Looks like a 3D poster from Detroit Rock City movie, Psycho Circus area. So there's the size of it. We'll do this for $20. DRC poster, 20. Looks like you need to have a set of 3D glasses to look at it because it's a little fuzzy. So $20. These are all the albums from Kiss Online when they were selling Kiss Online albums. I don't think they're selling them anymore, but that's what all those are. All my real awards are downstairs. I have lots and lots of 8 tracks and cassettes if anybody's interested, from cheap to expensive. I've bought 3 big lots of cassettes and 8-tracks in the last couple weeks. So I've got probably 100 8-tracks and probably 100 cassettes, and they're all vintage. They're all from the 70s. So if anybody wants to talk about these, I can grab some if you want expensive or cheap or whatever. Here's a good set. This is the set of solo albums, except there are the record club ones. And the cool thing is they did them in the colors. Peter's green, Ace is sort of blue, Gene for some reason was green, and Paul was purple. I'll do these for $150 if anybody wants them. This is a tough set. There's the spines.
All right. I am back.
I got lots of Haven stuff tonight too. I've got all the stuff right behind me, so we can do some Paul stuff or whatever we want to do.
All right, cool beans. And you are mirrored properly. Okay, just want to make sure. So last I looked, we were at 22 actually. Rosie is in on the shot glasses for 22, and I'll go ahead and show this largely. So 22 is there 23. If not, we're going to call these for Rosie with the recipes on the back. Going twice. $15 more seconds. We'll call those, and I'll put up my next item, which will be. You said you had cassettes, Joe?
I've got a lot of cassettes. I bought a couple of really big lots. So,
well, it's kind of funny because I got a bunch sitting right here in front of me as well. So, what do you
mine
got?
are all vintage though. Mine are all from the 70s. I'm just going to find them.
Well, mine's CRCs. So,
From when?
from Polygram days. So I got a R for Rock and Roll Over. CRC right there above Polygram. And there is the cover. Here is the cassette. So just put R for Rock and Roll Over, RT, whatever you want to put, and we'll start that off. So I'll do 15 starting bid on that.
That's a tough cassette. Those CRC ones, they look just like the regular ones, but they're not.
Yeah, and so it looks like Chuck came in at 25 on the shot glasses. So Rosie, let me know if you want to come in at 26. If not, we'll call that to stay out. And then I'll do D for Demon makeup. I don't think I've ever had this full set here. If there is a full set of these. So D for Demon makeup, I'll do 15 on the Demon makeup as well. All right. And go ahead, Joe.
Here's one box. These are all vintage from the 70s.
Oh, goodness.
There's probably another box like this too. Yeah. So
Wow.
here, look at this.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah. Well, let me show a couple good ones. Here's the very first 8-track. No logo. No logo anywhere. Oh, there was a logo on the back. No Kissin' Time.
You mean cassette tape?
Yeah. And then it's yeah.
Hey,
So
you said 8-track. I was going to say that's a mighty small.
first,
the
I have
mini-
one of those too downstairs. This is the first release of the first album, very first.
I remember that's the one that sold and didn't sell, right?
What do you mean?
That 8-track, or was it that tape? Remember that tape that went really high on the bid, and then the lady that was bidding on it?
The Fun Lady? No, I sold that one a long time ago.
Did you actually end up selling it again? Cool.
Yeah, she got up like $250 on that. I remember. You know, she just disappeared, didn't she?
Yep.
Yeah, she was something.
All right, so Rosie did not come back. We're going to do 15 more seconds, and that will be 25 for Chuck Edgar. And on the shot glasses, in about 10 more seconds, unless there is a 26. 26, or they are Chuck's. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'll do the wave there, and I'll check that out. Make sure, and go ahead, Joe. Go ahead and put your some cassette with prices.
We've not shown this yet. This is I don't remember seeing these. This is Kiss locker art from 1998. There's 3 of them. There's this one. There's this one. And this one. I can't find anything about them. We remember this. I'll do $20 for all 3. $20. Locker art, $20.
You need them for your gym locker.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. Like a hole in the head.
Hold that.
So, all right, Chuck, those are yours for 25. Thank you. And thank you, Rosie.
I don't walk around with a bunch of stuff at the gym. I don't understand the guys that walk around with like gym bags and shit, man. I don't have anything. People keep asking about Keith got a few albums signed by Gene. All I have left is Best of Solos. I'd have to look at the price, but that is signed by Paul, Ace, and Gene. You can see on there we had it signed in silver. You could get it signed by Peter this weekend and finish it. I could overnight it. I've got this at $11.95.
That's the beauty. It would be look nice to get it signed.
And I've got a Destroyer, I think, at $12.75. Paul, for the first Kiss tape, I'd started at least $150.
You got the locker art for 20 from Debbie?
Yeah. Anybody else want to come in? If not, I'll call it real. Oh, there you go, 22. Let's show it again real quick.
Okay.
And I'm going to, one more thing, Kenny. I'm going to show one more thing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Show a couple.
We've got a few listed on Haven. I'm going to show this one. These are scratch and dent Paul Stanley items. Paul Stanley signed solos. Most of them have wear on the top. This one does not. It has, what is the scratch and dent on it? It has a very small ding in the corner, and over here, I'll do this one for $280 or $290. I'm sorry, they're usually $335. I'll do this one for $290.
No seam split at the top?
No, a lot of these did too. Bad.
They did. Oh yeah, a lot of them 2014 did. They're sharp records, literally.
Yeah, and they're heavy too. So.
All right, so check it out on the locker art. So Debbie, that it is probably yours for 25. If Joe wants to call it now.
Yeah, that's fine. Do we have any of Eric Singer? Any what of Eric Singer?
Yeah, there's all kinds of Eric Singer mixed in. There's every member other than, I don't know if Joe's got any Benny Vincent or not, but
no.
I kind of make it a point not to. I'm sorry.
There's not much of him.
Well, I take that back because I do have something sitting right here under my nose that is Benny on it. So. But anyway, I've got this makeup kit. This is from Easy Makeup Effects. And I'll show all 4 of them, but I want to start them all off at $80 for all 4, the complete set. That's $20 a piece. And these are hard to get in a full set. So there is the Spaceman. There is the Star Child. I'm sure you can make yourself look a little less creepier than that guy there, I'm sure. The Catman. And then the Demon. All 4 creepy photos on there. I don't know why for them to try to sell makeup, but I wouldn't want to buy it if it made you look like this. They should really maybe put that on the cover.
Well, that's terrible, whatever it is, but whatever.
Yeah, it is. It's terrible, but not as terrible as this. I'm sorry. It just looks like a creepy mask.
Is that supposed to be a face?
Well, what do you mean? Hey, that's Gene's face.
What I mean, is that supposed to be like a person? That's supposed to be like a.
It's a makeup kit, so it's not a mask, but they make it look like there's a mask for a makeup kit.
It looks like they put makeup on a mask.
It's great marketing.
You can look like this.
For Cinema Secrets, I mean, they're a pretty good company that does makeup, but $80 for all 4 of them. It's still pretty cool to get all 4 of them together. In the Spaceman, so $80. And nobody on the rock and roll over for 15? How about we do 10? R10. R10 for the rock and roll over CRC, starting bid. And then I had these coasters. I'm going to stick at 15 for the set of 4 coasters with 8 album covers. All right. Get a pin. All right. Well, Well, while Joe's going, I'll do this right here. This is a guitar cover. I used to have a Paul Stanley watch or a Starfire, and it was silver and black sparkle. This is what I had it hanging on. So you can customize it whatever color you want, but the screws are still in there. So I'll bubble wrap it and back the screws out. You would just need the Tapcons to screw them into, line them up, and all that, and just to hang a guitar. But it does work very well. So this is kind of adjustable right here. So just ready to hang on the wall with something decorative behind it. So I'll start this off at 20. If there's anybody, just put GH for guitar hanger. 20. And this will probably be the last day you see this behind me, Joe.
What's that?
That purple beauty behind me.
Nice guitar, man.
It's going to a new home in New York City. We got Danielle on the guitar hanger for 20. GH2O Gatorade.
The debut tape is 150. It's the very first pressing. It does not have Kissin' Time on it. I've also got the matching Hotter Than Hell for it too. So Eric gave me some sticks. Wants to get rid of them. These are the stage sticks he would have used for the last leg of the tour of the End of the Road. 50th Eric Singer. These were not for sale at the merch stand. I'm going to do these for $75. $75 sticks. We've usually sold them for over 100. So I've got about 10 sets. So if you want a set, let me know. They're unused and they're coming right out of plastic. So again, these aren't what he sold. These are what he would have used.
Yes.
They're what do you call them? Stage sticks and merch sticks. These are stage sticks.
Yeah, stage sticks.
So we got that.
So I answer a couple questions. Stephanie, I do have your box, and hello, Christy. I seen you earlier, and I see a lot of people saying hello, and I haven't said hello to everyone yet. So, but I see you now after the third comment. So hello, Christy, or so I'll say Robert. I'm not ignoring anyone. Just on a mission here.
Are you ready, Kenny?
I'm ready whenever you are. Go ahead.
Well, this came from Paul, and Paul signed it. 2 foot by 2 foot promo poster. Crazy Nights. Signed by Paul. $305. Where's Paul?
305. Why not 300 or 310?
Because I got it for $325 on the site, and I got to do a little cheaper. So
Okay. 304.99 maybe.
this sucker was unused, and Paul signed it. So I had this hanging in my room for a long time. Not this one, but love it.
Hey, CJ. But hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We see a lot of people in here coming in saying hello, and just a simple hello to everyone. We'll do it all a universal hello. So we can do a little song if you want. We just need a third person, Joe. Hello.
We need somebody who can sing. We're 0 for 2.
We need somebody who can sing. Hey, I beg your pardon. What makes you think I can't sing? I just heard you, Kenny. That's what makes me think that. All right, so going once on this for Danielle, going twice. Danielle's in at 20. Is there 21? If not, we're calling that for a little acorn there. We'll call it a baby acorn, not unicorn, acorn. And we love you back there, Rob, Christy, whichever one you are tonight.
This is something else we bought for Ace to sign, and since we're not going to do more signatures, this is the 45 set. It's got 745s in it. It's still sealed in the box. We're going to do it for 110. They're long sold out.
Well, that's a good deal on that.
There's the top. I've got 2 of these for 110 each.
And you said that's the 45 version, not the CDs?
No, it's 45s. 21st
Okay.
Century Singles Collection, 7-disc set, includes first time on 7-inch vinyl. These are 110 a piece. I've got 2 of them. They're still sealed. We never got these signed. We were going to get these signed. It's really cool. It opens from the top. And I've still got the cassette things, but they're signed, the cassette box sets. So, yeah, these went pretty high on eBay after Ace passed.
Danielle, that is yours. Congratulations on the guitar hanger. Nobody on the makeup kit. So let's do, and nobody on Rock and Roll Over for only $10 start. Let's do a double platinum CRC.
What cassettes, Kenny?
Double platinum CRCs. Both of them there, volume 1, volume 2. And let's start these off at 15 for both. $15 for double platinum CRC. The covers are in great condition. J cards are in great condition. Cassettes are nice and white. Here's the other. All right, so there's those. I'm gonna put this stuff up real quick that sold. The guitar hanger, shot glasses. All right, I'm gonna do this promo poster. It is a comic book slash. I've only ever seen one of these. Actually, I think 2 of them is in his house, but Donnie Motes has got it. And I'm sure some of you out there have it, but that premium box set with the award in it for the CD box set back in, I think, 2000. And when did this come out, Joe? Was it 2001 or was it like no, it wasn't 99. Yeah, the box set. Was it 2001? Huh? I think so. So yeah. All right, I got Chuck in on the double platinum, but this comic, it's a 2-sided like a promo poster, but here's the comic. Who is this? I think it is Dark Horse. Dark Horse Comics promo poster with the ad on the back of the box set. I'll do 25 starting bid on that big poster, no tack hose, no tape, no nothing, in nice sharp condition. So that is of interest there. Got Chuck in at 15 on double platinum. We'll do it going once with Chuck. 415. Is there a 16? And how many people are in here tonight? We've got 74 people watching. Thank you, guys. See 61 on Facebook, so there must be people on YouTube tonight. We have 11 watching on YouTube tonight. That's funny, Dan. Daniel's hands got tired of holding the guitar, so she had to buy a hanger. Go ahead, Joe.
Hold on, I'm looking at something real quick. Give me 10 seconds.
All right, well, while you're doing that, then I'll fill in the gap, and I'll do this Kiss Cruise Landlocked poster. This is signed by all 4. Dean, Tommy, Eric, and Pablo. In black, and I think that is green for Eric, yes. Pretty sure. Yeah, it looks green. Green on yellow, kind of looked blue for a second there, but yeah, all 4 signatures. The poster's in great condition, no bends or anything to it. Very well taken care of. And I'll start that off 200 for the poster, fully signed. Just put KL for Cruise Landlocked. KL 200.
For a fully signed poster?
I'm sorry?
$200 for a fully signed poster?
Why not?
Man. All right.
Oh, the comic poster, I believe I said 25 on that promotional poster. 25 for the double-sided comic poster, the promotional poster. I'll start one more time after Joe's done.
So no, William was asking for this. This is a Seal Millennium LP. This is a 2014, $80. I've got 2 of them, Millennium 80. I've got 2 sealed. I've got the Hotter Than Hell gold vinyl. I'll do this for $99. This is the gold vinyl. And last but not least, let's do a 2014 signed Elder signed by Ace for $275 tonight. It's the 2014 signed by Ace in blue. You got that?
Awesome. Christy, I don't have that information in front of me, buddy. I've got there were over 75 photos signed, so I'll have to get back with you on that. Plus, about another 22 that sold live. So I'll have to get back with you on that question there on if 2 of yours got signed. If you got invoiced for 2, then it was 2.
Did that go well?
It went pretty well. Yeah.
Good.
There was a couple hiccups here and there because of repetitious comments, but it got all worked out. It was.
Who was that, Kenny?
I'm sorry.
Who was doing that?
Well, I'm not going to mention her name. She's a young girl, and Eric knows who it is, and now he understands the joke, but it's no longer a joke anymore. So it was upsetting a lot of people, and Speedy kind of intervened, and Eric misread the comment, and Eric dug into Speedy's ass a little bit, and it kind of got a little heated there for the last 5 minutes of it, but it's all good now. It went very well other than that, but it was annoying, and she apologized to the whole group of everybody that was there that day. So me and her had a little conversation after the auction, so all is well. And even Eric says he knows who she is and no harm. She's harmless. Just kind of he don't get to joke, but it's a joke to her. So that he said, I'll give that to her. If that's her inside joke, then let her have it. But we won't bring it into the auctions anymore, right? So that way we know. All right. Sorry, I thought that I took the split screen off, but I guess it did not. So Chuck, double platinum is yours, my friend, for 15. We got a 25 bid on the comic poster, which I'll show one more time, but Raphael's in on this. For 25, is there a 26? But yeah, everybody had fun. Even Eric had fun, and Rick was pretty busy. He did a great job on the organization and everything of it all, just voluntarily. But to let everyone know, we'll most likely be doing another one after the cruise, maybe after Thanksgiving. So somewhere between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we'll do another signing, and there'll be more photos offered and different ones on my end as well. So if you've got a great photo of Eric that you want to share that you may have taken that is like universal and you wanted to give free use and let it get printed and get signed and sold, don't hesitate to message me, and I'll take a look at it, and I'll let you know yes or no on that with his approval and my approval. So I got to see what the resolution is and all that. If I like it, I'll have you email it to me, and I'll see what the resolution is. Oh yeah, he worked hard. I don't understand why he had them all in the other room instead of the room where they were signing, but I don't know Eric's layout. I would have gotten a folding table or something and had it close if it's me. But it went well. So
good.
All right. So double platinum tape, that is Chuck Edgar's, and going once, going twice, going 2.5 for the poster at 25 for my friend Raphael. Is there 26? But go ahead, Joe.
Just got a few of these left. Ace Frehley solo album, 4 1/4. You will get this one. This is a very nice one. I think I've got maybe 2 of these left. It is in plastic. Let's take it out.
I've been seeing some posts with people actually able to grab one of those now, and they never thought they'd have another chance. It's pretty cool that you guys are able to find more.
I was worried they were priced too high, but they're selling like crazy. So, it is what it is. So,
yeah, I mean, if you sell them too low, they're going to go on eBay for $500. And
I've done that. It sucks. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
this is an unmasked. This is one of them that came from Paul. It is open but not signed. It still has the plastic on it. I'll do this for $95. So this is an original unmasked, no UPC. It's got the poster, the order form, and the inner sleeve in it. It's probably never been taken out. Where is that merchandise form? So you get the merchandise order, the poster, and the inner sleeve.
And Chrissy, I want to let you know now you were not charged for that KFB photo. I don't know if you pre-ordered one and then you got another one or what, but you were not charged for that KFB photo. Just to be clear, I'll cover all that and sell it later or whatever after I remove the signature, your name off of it. But you were charged for the one that was right after that, which I think was the Fringe jacket picture. It's in the video. It's obvious it's in the video, but you were not charged for that little blunder. All right. So you did get Williams. I'll take $80. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. So Raphael, that poster is yours, my friend. And let me put that down in two-sided poster. Kind of low RPMing it today, guys. I'm just relaxing, kind of selling tonight. So I don't have to put item after item up and make a big mess of my basement more so than what it already is before I leave town. I got so much I got to get done before I leave Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday.
Yeah. I'll try to get my brother to where he can get everything organized to be able to pack and ship out to everyone and label it. And he helps me anyway throughout the week, but it's all going to be on him a little bit, and I'll just be around for questions. Well, it'll be a charge if you want both, Christy. I'll have to charge you for it, so I can do that. But I was just going to take it and resell it because he is getting paid to do the signatures regardless if he screwed up or not. And I told him if that was the case, I would take the photos that didn't go through well. He finished the signatures, and then I'll sell them later. So whether it's for $40, $50, I'll recoup the money. So. Because I didn't make a dime on any of that. It was just my perk is he's signing some posters for me that some of you out there may like, the 24 by 36 posters that I'll put up and make my share of money off of those when I get them back here in a couple weeks. All right. So I wanted to keep it low for you guys. And he said that's a good deal. He'll sign all that stuff for me for free for me to work to get my money made. So it's a win-win for everybody, I think. All right, you got it, Christy. I'll make note of that. Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Joe. If you got something, buddy.
Let's do some Paul Stanley 8x10s. These are 2 1/4 each. So we've got.
Looking forward to seeing you too, Leslie. Go ahead.
Keith's shot that he likes so much. I've got a few of these.
That he likes so much.
He's got his own. Keith.
Who took that picture, Joe?
Keith did. He'll let you know.
I can hear him now.
We've got this one. Explore. I think I've got 2 of those. I've got 2 of this one. These are 2 1/4 each. And I've got 1 of the roses left.
Did you have an ace one of that destroyer one?
Not signed. I've got an unsigned one if you want one, but I don't have.
No, I've got the full set of them, but I could have swore I bought an ace one of that destroyer set.
Yeah, we had a few. Yeah, they're long.
I know. I could have swore I bought one, and I cannot find it. So
might have. You probably did. We had a bunch of them. And then here, let's do a couple 8 tracks and see what happens.
You got it, Raphael. That's your poster. All right, go ahead.
So they're both at NBL 8s, if that tells you anything. We got a Dress to Kill. We'll start these at $15 a piece. Dress to Kill, 15. And Hotter Than, I'll stay here and sell these 8 tracks all night if you want to buy them. So Hotter Than Hell, 15. It's got the Sunset address on the back. Yeah, Sunset Boulevard. $15. Or DTK, Dress to Kill. HTH, DTK, these are 15 each.
All right.
Here, I'll do one of these jackets right now. I've got a large one for $300. They're $350 on the website. This is the Madison Square Garden varsity jacket, the leather one, or the Letterman's jacket with the graphic on the back. This is large, brand new. I'll do it for $300. These haven't gone on sale, so I doubt they will. This is a nice jacket. So I've got a large. I'll do for $300.
I've got a Japanese Lick It Up. Beautiful condition wax there. Here is the actual album cover right here. And it does come with the false cover, which has a few blemishes in it. You see it's kind of rippled up a little bit there, but I'll start this off at $40 if anyone's interested. Just put LIU 40 for Lick It Up. Hopefully you can see that all right. But the actual cover is in pretty fair condition. Got a few blemishes on it, but it is over 40 years old. So $40 for Lick It Up, Japanese, if that is of interest. It is a Polystar.
Travis, I see you for Hotter Than Hell. If there's any 8-tracks you guys want, let me know. I paid about $15 to $20 a piece for them. Some are more, some are less, but let me know. I've probably got anything you want over here. Same thing with cassettes. Except they're all vintage tonight. I've spent over $4,000 on cassettes and 8-tracks in the last 2 weeks. So I need to get some of that back because I kept a whole lot of it.
My goodness.
A lot of variations I didn't realize I didn't have. So, black tape, white tape.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it. I've got Destroyer CD from the box set in great condition.
The box. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Let me know what you're looking for instead of me holding up you saying you have them. What are you looking for? Dynasty and Gene Solo. I know I got a Dynasty.
For the CD, I'll do the remaster CD at 25 on this one. 25 for the remaster CD.
250 size large. I think, yeah, size large. Only one I have, brand new. Leslie, I'm getting to it.
And then I got DD for Destroyer demos. I'll do 30 for Destroyer demos. Actually, I'll do 20 on the Destroyer CD. Just put DCD 20 from the box set. And here is the Destroyer demos for 30. Well, hopefully you're not driving there, Mary. You shouldn't be typing if you're driving. Just saying. A lot of songs on this. So DD Destroyer demos 30. Nobody on Lick It Up for 40, just $40. This thing keeps getting stuck to it. I got that from my friend Jerry Zimmerman. Pretty cool. Mark Singer from the show V. And then Marina Irtis. I used to have a big thing for her back in the 90s.
Who's that?
Marina, I believe is her name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Talk about a show that took a few years to grow into itself, I mean, when you go back and watch the first season, man, that show really came a long way in 2 years.
It did. I love the show. I always
Yeah.
did love the new generation, the next generation. New,
Worst
next, whatever.
pinball machine ever. Jesus Christ. I had one of those. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it is OG, Marion. It is an original Japanese. It's not a reissue. It is an 80s Polystar. Very light. $40 start. LIU 40.
Here, Travis, this is a nice one. Here's a really nice Dynasty for $20. Got a case for it. The cool thing about Dynasty on 8-track is you see their whole faces. Did you notice that, Kenny?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that. Awesome.
So $20. Here, I'll show off a couple other ones. I've got a whole lot extra. And I'll do this Alive for $10. If anybody wants an Alive, this one, decent shape, $10.
I'll type in D20 for that Dynasty.
I think Travis just did.
Oh, he did, and I'm going to type in for.
If you guys
I'll
want to
go
bid, you can.
I don't
I'm
know if
going to
that
do
means
this.
true.
It's going to be expensive because this will go for a lot on eBay. This is so the very first 8-track had a cover on it, had a picture cover on it, and Alive did too. So here we go. This is the Alive special offer inside. Kiss Alive, and then here's the 8-track. The 8-track does not have the picture on it, but a special offer you can get the it's got the Sherburne Drive address is the oldest one when you're looking at cassettes. You always want to look for the Sherburne Drive. And then there's the front, and there's the back. So here's the box. The first album was also released like this with a picture box.
Yeah.
So I would start this at like $175 if anybody's interested. This will probably be an eBay thing because I've been looking for this, and now I have 2 of them, and I haven't been able to find one. So Dynasty's up to $25. All right.
No,
And
it's a
then
little
if
high.
anybody's interested, if anybody cares, there were only 3 8-tracks that I know of released in Australia. Here's 2 of them by Astor, ASTOR. Here's Alive, and these are from Australia by Astor Records. And I've got a lot of Australian cassettes. If anybody wants Australian cassettes, man, I've got a bunch of them. And then there's Destroyer. If anybody's interested in these, let me know. Haven't really priced them yet. So Kenny, $30 for the Dynasty cassette?
Yes, sir.
Man, if you want to give me $30 for a whole bunch of 8-tracks, I can hook you up.
Well, you never show me anything before the auctions, which is fine. I'm not asking for that privilege, but
last week, the last 2 days, I've been going through all my
it's what
8-tracks.
I do. It's what I do for a living, Joe.
Kenny, the last
Remember
2
that.
days, I've been going through 8-tracks and putting them together and looking and seeing, like, do I have this, and making sure one goes here, one goes in the collection. So
I've got different avenues of moving things like that somebody can win for cheap. So, and shoot, speaking of win for cheap, I got to go upstairs at some point, Joe, and grab my bucket of chips to go pull for that St. Peter Chris poster for the donations for the GoFundMe. So that and check in on that. So that'll be around 10:30ish when I do that. So, but I'll need a few minutes to go upstairs and go grab it. So I'll let you do a 10-minute stint or whatever on some things if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Yeah, that way you can make some money. I'll be live again tomorrow night myself, so you can make your moment count because we won't be live, me and you, for at least another 2 weeks or so, right?
2 weeks from tonight.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. Travis, did you want to come in on that Dynasty cassette, my man? I thought he was going to say a bucket of KFC. I was all excited.
I thought you meant a bucket of hot chips. The condition of the Lick It Up, Marion, I'm sorry if I missed your comment until now. I don't know when you left it, but the vinyl is in excellent condition. If you can see this, I mean, you can see how flimsy it is. It's definitely, it's an OG. It's 2014 180 gram would not do that, but very clean vinyl. I'll show you the cover. It's well worth $40, I'll tell you that. I'm surprised there ain't a couple bids in on this, to be honest, but the lyric sheet does have some rippling going on with it. That's the only real problem with it, but it still looks good in the plastic and displayable. So right there, still intact. And right here is the cover. So there's no major ring wear or anything on the vinyl cover. From the vinyl, I should say. There you go, bottom corner. but it did have a couple blemishes on the back here, if you can see right
Paul,
there.
get it if you want it 150, man. That's this thing. And there are variations of this. I got like 4 different ones.
$40 for the Lick It Up, if that is of interest. Polystar. Show you that is a Polystar down there at the bottom. There's no poster for Lick It Up, Marion. This is just a lyric sheet, false cover for Japan. They wanted to see the band in makeup, not without makeup, to, I guess, sell the album better.
Yeah, they were very upset when they got the Lick It Up cover. It's the same thing with the Elder. There's that false cover. They didn't like the Elder cover, so in Japan they made a false cover and put it over. So it was just a thin piece of cardboard over the actual cover.
Or a credit sheet like this
Right.
for the Lick It Up one.
We originally called it a false cover. I think they're called something different now, but
Yeah, no, I also call it false cover. All right, so Live in Paris, LIP, Lip, Kiss, Lip. May 22nd, 1976, El Olympia. And what is this? It's a live show, but I don't think it's got any actual studio tracks. So live concert right here, bass solo, all that stuff in there. Peter Criss drum solo, 100,000 Years. I'll start this off I'll do 30 on this as well. 30 for the Live in Paris.
did everybody see that the You Wanted the Best was released today on Kiss Online?
No interest. What, the reissue?
Yeah.
Yeah, no interest.
I'm not sure how I feel about that one. That just wasn't that exciting of an album. And I guess somebody made a comment that really made me think after releasing the box set with all those actual concerts from Alive. If you remember You Wanted the Best, the big deal was they found live versions of Two Timer and they found whatever Room Service and Two Timer. I think they found versions, which it turned out they weren't. They were just re-recorded tracks. You would think they would like go on, you know.
Right?
I was really surprised they brought that up. Yeah, Stephanie, you got the 8-track. You should buy a whole bunch. If you want to ship one 8-track, it's going to be really expensive.
Well, you can ship it to me.
Okay.
I got the Dynasty from you, correct?
Yeah. So Stephanie, here I'll do.
So yeah. Stephanie's box is still here, and it'll be here until after I get her photo back from Eric, or photos, which I forgot about. Stephanie, I gotta get with you on that.
Kenny, whenever you want to go upstairs, I'm set for a few minutes. So.
Yeah, not right this second. Let me see. Let's go. There'll be time. I got Marion in on the Lick It Up. For going once on the Lick Up Polystar for 40, unless there is a 42. We'll call that for Marion, and pretty decent condition for only $40. So then I've got a Sealed Alive 2 album. This is a reissue 2014. And let's start that off. I'll do 45. 45 for Alive 2. So A45 for the Alive 2. And we'll do this glass. I got a slap bracelet glass. I'll do 25 for this pint glass with the slap bracelet on it. 25 for the nice pint glass. Very heavy. Good beer mug. Beer cup, beer glass. Whatever. You got the self-titled 8-track?
Yep.
Okay.
Anybody want a golden ticket from the last show for $250? I think I showed this last week. Golden ticket $250. It's got the certificate and the box. I never got one of these, so.
Well, I love it. Don't take that the wrong way, guys. On You Wanted the Best album, I love the album. I just have no interest in getting a reissue of it. I'm just kind of done with the reissue period.
My point was, I mean, I love the band, but the big deal was they found all these old ones, which we all knew at the time was they were redone. You could tell it was Paul in the 90s and not Paul in the 70s, which is fine. I don't care, but that album is just kind of, I don't know.
25 for the glass, Dan. But yeah, I mean, it just, don't get me wrong. I wish I'd known, because I probably would have just kept up with it if I'd known all the covers were going to be the Mylar and embossed and all that stuff, because they look great, and I probably would have gone with the whole series that way. But with the markup on them and everything that they have on it today on some of the stuff, no, I'm good.
I'll tell you this. Look, I love it all, but look. When they were doing 500, they would release them and they would go on eBay for $250 and they would sell. That's why they started doing it. Now that they're doing 1,000 of them, the price. I think the price is going to come down on those. I think Unplugged is going to be the first one that we're going to see not sell well. That's just
either that or they're going to reduce the production of them, but that don't make no sense either.
So you got to think, when there was 500 people were buying 10 of them and putting them on eBay. Those people aren't doing that anymore because you could still buy Unplugged on the site. A lot of you can buy on the site for a long time, so people aren't going to buy 4 of them to resell. So there's that many that are going to be back on Kiss Online now. So there's it was
kind of a smart move on their part.
Sure, at first it was, but you can't do that, and then all of a sudden, you can't take something that they're making 500 of and charge the same and make 1,000 of them. That's a big difference for something that expensive. And my problem is, personally, I buy the things, I put in my record rack, and I never look at them again. Mm-hmm. So I bought vinyl and come home and I already have one. I just don't realize I do, which is just terrible. So, maybe you don't need it at that point. So here, this is a good one. The debut cassette. This is an NBLP Casablanca. It has the Sherborne address on the back, not Sunset Hills. This is an old one. I'll do this for $25. It is in the original case. It still has the plastic on the case. This was a nice one, man. I think I have a sealed one of these.
Peter Papa, say that 5 times fast. Peter Papalardo, I see for the 45 on the live too. I talked with Peter today for probably about 30 minutes or so.
Kiss 25. How about an original Dynasty cassette for $10? Dynasty, this is an original one. First pressing, $10. What's in here? Oh. There's so many variation on these old cassettes. You just go crazy on them.
Yeah. One of those things that I just
see how their faces cut off.
I had so many, and I didn't even think to look at what variants I had at the time. Actually, Steve Stairwell, he cleaned me out on my cassettes at the convention there, Creatures Fest. I brought them there, and they didn't sell there. He said, "You didn't sell these cassettes?" I said, "No." He said, "How much for all of them?" I gave him a price, and he said, "So." I said, "Cool."
All right, Travis got you for the debut.
I'll put these signed photos up real quick.
Let's see. What else did I grab? How about a Kiss Alive 2 in the original box? This is the 8-track set. It's a double box. You take them out. Here's 8-track 1, 8-track 2, and these came with a insert on the back. So you would put them in the box. I'm going to do this for $25 for the 2 cassette set. So here's what it looks like, but then so this just only has what's on cassette on cartridge 2. So you put the actual thing in. This goes in here. If you can see what I'm doing. You know, it's hard to do it like that. I think you put this in first. You put this in the box first, and then put the 8-tracks in. So $25 alive too. And I'm going to do a very cheap unmasked. Unmasked is a tough cassette. I'm going to do this one for $15. The spine's a little rough on it, so $15 unmasked, sold as is. And these are not tested. I've never had an 8-track player, so unmasked, $15. Unmasked is kind of a harder cassette. It came out later. It was the last one that was actually kind of produced. You get to the Elder and they get a little expensive, so this is an expensive one. The Elder.
I'm going to be putting up some cards, but without showing the cards. I don't have that kind of time tonight, but we're going to try to move a few of them here. So I've got the Alta soundboard cards. I'll do 15 starting bid on those. Just put Key for Tokyo. 15 starting bid on those. I've got these cards. You can guess what they are if you'd like. It's a surprise. I'm not going to show them, but I want to do 75 starting bid on these instead of 100. So 75, just put KC for KISS cards, 75. And then if you need something to put all those cards in, you can buy this right here.
Elder 8-track, $200. Take it or leave it. Jesus, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know yet. I don't know what to charge for it. Hold on. I don't know. That might be wrong.
So this is from Press Pass, official KISS catalog, 2009. You don't see these come up too often on this, and this is in great condition. I'll do 40 for the trading card binder. So TCB trading card binder, 40, and the KISS card, 75, right there. Off the soundboard was 15. I have no clue how many people are here. I see 41. I see 59. What do you see on your side?
Does anybody want this? This is from the Bradford. Let's see if we can.
And Dan and Peter, you did get those items, the bracelet glass and the LP, just so you know I have you written down. Sorry.
This is the Succulent Collection. I'll do this for $40. The
So
Space Beard Succulent Collection, $40. Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
So that would have been a sample that was sent to Paul.
Thank you, Stephanie. That's what I see on my phone here, but on my software I see 59. Weird. But
Chris, I
total,
didn't see your Dynasty 10. Is that for the cassette? Chris Taylor, that's for the Dynasty cassette. I didn't see that one.
but
Make sure I see your bids. I had this problem last weekend, remember?
that's why I'm trying to look at this phone as well as seeing the comments in the thing here. So we got beat.
Bradford, perfect. Yeah, please buy that thing.
He's begging. All right, so nobody on the trading cards binder for 40.
40. Chris Taylor, Dynasty, $10. Dynasty cassette, I assume.
All right, I'm going to do this whole set right here. This is the KISS Alive collector's cards. I remember Joe had a slew of these.
And I've got you got a set in there, Kenny?
Yes.
Okay, because I've got the sets too.
But I stuck some stickers on this, some vintage stickers. Don't know where I got them from, but their signatures are on the jam of these, or the spine. But you do get the full set of the Alive cards in here. And as a bonus, after the cards there, you will get all the gold record cards. You can see that.
Complete set.
I do believe. All the way down to there's Lick It Up.
Oh,
There's
so you
you
got you
want
for the Unmasked 15.
all the way down to you wanted the best. So there is 366 and
25.
then
Nobody wants a live 2 for $25.
I mean, did you say there was 25?
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's 25 on
Okay, that's probably it.
or no 26. There's a Psycho Circus in here.
That would be the last one then, yeah.
That's for 26. So you get the gold record cards here as well.
Gotcha, Jose. Thank you.
And right here that is. And then there's more. You're going to get all the Prism stickers that are right there. And there's others. So for this full set, the binder, the gold cards, and the Alive set, let's do, what do you think, about $80, Joe?
When those came out, those gold cards were going for $20 each. I don't know, man. I just, Jesus.
We'll try it. See if there's any interest in it for 80. They're sitting on a shelf. Somebody out there may enjoy all the stickers, the full set of the gold cards and the live cards, plus the cool binder. And
Those gold record cards are insert cards. You get like one you would get 3 in each box of 36 packs. So there's 26 of them, you said? So
Yes.
I bought a case of those boxes and I just opened and opened and opened and opened and opened until I got a set. It was unbelievable getting a set of those. Now that card in the upper left corner is a promo card that came with a sealed box. That card by itself on the upper left there, the 7.
Oh, this one?
Yes, that when you would buy a sealed box, that would be in the bottom of the box.
Oh, it's a trivia card. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. I think number 3 of 3.
All right, trivia. True or false? Kiss's biggest hit, Beth, was originally called Beck with Peter Criss when Peter Criss submitted it to the band and producer Bob Ezrin for consideration on Destroyer. So, all right, trading cards are at $80 for the full set of all them. And we all know the story of Beck, how it's changed the Beth and all that. So
What's false on that, Kenny? What is false on that, though? What is not true on that?
On what?
On what you just read.
Is it on the card? Maybe I misread it because
the biggest hit right
it was
now.
hard for me to see the writing.
The biggest hit. I Was Made for Loving You has over 1 billion views now on Spotify and I think YouTube.
Well, yeah, but at the time of these cards,
everything away.
this is before streaming and all that BS
Sure.
came about. So you got to give Beth some credit. It did well.
And I'll tell you this, at the Europe shows, when they play I Was Made for Loving You, the place went absolutely insane every time. It was crazy. They did it for the encores over there. It was nuts.
These are pretty cool cards, though. I like the gold cards. I never really looked at them. I mean, I've looked at them, but just not all together again for quite a while.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Been a long time since this was put together. So $80 going once. You guys are going to let Chuck steal all these cards and the binder. Is there an 82? If not, we'll call it for Chuck in about 1 minute or so. All right. But
how about a Love Gun 8-track? We'll start it at $20. This is a nice one. It's got a case. Love Gun 20.
it is kind of funny because that's one of Gene's least favorite songs, and it's
Yeah. But yeah, it's blowing everything away. And then I think number 2 is Forever now.
only because it's used for weddings.
No, I mean just for views. As far as views and downloads and stuff, I think Forever's number 2. It's funny because like 8 of the top 10 are 80 songs now. Joe Perricone, Love Gun 20. Anybody else?
Perricone, is that his name? Perricone?
Am I saying it wrong?
Oh no, there's no IE, so I don't know. Joe Perricone, or is it
Italians
Joe,
used to pronounce everything in their name, you know.
Joe Perricone? So feel free to pronounce your name, Joe. So Joe, or yeah, well, both of you are Joe. So if Joe screws up your first name, Joe, then there's a problem. All right, Chuck Egger, those cards are yours for $80. A live cards binder. Bigger.
Anybody else in the Love Gun? And if you win an 8-track for me and you want some more, let me know because I have all kinds that I'm not listed. I've got doubles and all kinds of stuff. So.
There you go, Anthony. Forever ain't so forever sometimes. How many ex-wives you got?
Look at that, Kenny. I was saying it right. I work with Italians, man. I know how to pronounce their names.
Joe is saying it right, Kenny. You always get it wrong. See, thank you, Joe. Now,
Italian, you pronounce everything, Kenny. They're always 4 syllables. Perricone.
Perricone. Well, you said Coney, so Perricone. Thanks for letting me know that. So now I'll say, I used to call Richard Klebe, Richard Klebe, and it just, you don't know until you actually have them pronounce it for you. So
there's an Italian, you pronounce everything in their name. Every vowel or every vowel is pronounced.
Okay.
Here, I've got this on Kenny's site for but if anybody wants it right now, Carnival of Souls, signed by all 4, I'll do it for $600 right now.
Thank you, Peter. I appreciate it. And your name's a lot harder to read than Joe Perricone.
4 syllables. Hey. Papa Lardo, typical Italian. No offense. They're 4 syllables. Papa Lardo, Perricone. All of them are 4-syllable last names. Papa Lardo. You got to scream it though if you really want to say it.
Joseph Odell.
I'm not Italian. People ask me if I job I'm Italian. Are you Italian? I'm like, do I fucking look Italian? Come on.
Where do you work? What's your job?
I work at a very nice Italian restaurant.
There you go. Just call me Jopie.
Southeastern Missouri, thank you. $100, signed by all 4 if anybody wants it.
All right, so let me see what was next. All right, so now let's move on to these cards.
I'm being true. I work with Italians. I know that's. Remember what was it? The Family Guy when they made Stewie the secret agent. So they did all this training, and they said there's a phrase, we have to find a phrase that when we say it, it will trigger him, but it has to be something that no one will ever say. No one ever says. And they all thought about it. And they all said, "Ooh, I know. How about this? Gee, that table of Italians over there sure is quiet." And that was the phrase. And when they would say that, Stewie would trigger back into what he was doing.
Okay, I'm not a big Family Guy.
$600 if anybody's interested. I've got it on Kenny's thing, but it's not doing well, and I'll take $600 for it right now.
What is it?
That Carnival of Souls. It's on your page, but it's not doing well. I think it ends tomorrow. And if someone wants to give me $600, I'll do it right now. We bought some Bisto Blanco stuff.
What is it? A best offer thing that has an ending time to it?
Yes.
You can't do that, man.
It's not getting bids.
Well, that's why there's an ending time, because the bids will come. They may come in at the ending time. Mind the rules there, pal.
So we bought a couple of these. This one is signed by Chuck and Calico. I'll do this for $50. It's their new album and signed by that's Chuck and Calico. Boy, her signature looks like Alice's.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, that's his daughter, so she may have learned it too from her papa.
ALI. It looks okay. So anyway, I'll do this for $50. Keith bought a couple of these at the convention. So.
All right, these are the on tour trading cards, 1 through 33, full set. of the trading cards. And again, I put stickers on the Jam because it's just a generic one. And you'll see Love Gun and Destroyer stickers on there, kind of die cut pattern. But here's all the cards, the on tour from the first tour all the way down to, I think, the Sonic Boom tour, I believe. Yeah, Sonic Boom, Alive 35 era, right there.
Brian, you want Beasto for 50?
And then, as a little bonus in these, it's not the full set, but these are the cards from the Johnny Lightning cards.
Yeah, Debbie, you can have it for $40. Please take it.
So there are quite a few missing, but I'll let you know. I'm not sure how many's in the full set of the cards, but I know the numbers here go up to number 37. But I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 of them. So another 21 cards shy. But anyway, you get all those cards for the Johnny Lightning cards as well. So for this set in the binder, I'll start the set off at how does 40 sound? $40 for the tour cards.
You said it had the Johnny Lightning cards in them?
It's got about 16, 17, I think, of about 37 or so. So
My dumbass made a set of those. I found all 50, opened them, and made a set of 50.
is it 50 of them? Okay,
It's
I
50.
didn't know. This one only goes up to 37 is the highest, so I didn't know how many to be exact.
And some of the truly insane found all the variations. So it'd be 5 of each one. So some of these wild people had 250 of those cards because there's 50 cards and each one could have 4 different cards. Wait a minute. There was 50 cards and each one could have 4 different cards, the Paul Gene and Acer Peter. So technically there was 250 of these things. And I know people that chase down all of them. I have no idea what's in this box from Bradford. I haven't opened it yet. We're going to do it here, and I'm going to hopefully sell this thing. So
You did call that for Debbie on the succulent.
Oh, yeah. She can have it. Please.
So
Let's see what this is.
so tour cards TC 40 on those if you're interested in those.
Ooh, this one went good last time. Remember this thing?
Yeah.
So let's start this at $70. Last time this went for like $120.
Yep. I can't remember.
Sample from Paul. Magic Touch. Anyway, I'm sorry, Catman 70.
Very good.
We can't say any names with this stuff because
Well, they label it as Catman, Spaceman, all that stuff with
very
Bradford.
upset.
So
Get very upset.
who does?
The people, them, whoever they are.
Bradford?
Well, I don't think it's Bradford. I think it's the Kiss. Whoever does the Kiss marketing. I
Oh,
like it to be So if anybody wants that, that's probably the first time it's ever been open too. So I had no idea what was in that thing. I've got some more outside I got to get to. But
all right. So 75 on those cards if those are of interest. And let me try another tape. I'll do a live 2 for 15 if you're interested in the CRC of live 2s. So just put A15 for a live 2 if those are of interest to you. And then I have a DTK CRC polygram. 15 on that as well. Oh, and a D for Dynasty. This does have a little sticker residue from the price tag on it. But you can probably remove that there.
all right, the Love Gun shot glasses. This is from Kiss Online. These are the You Never Forget Your First Kiss set of 2 shot glasses. Bang shot glasses. If you could read that. $25 for this. $25 for the shot glasses. No one wants that Bradford thing I just showed. Brian, I got you for Beasto Blanco. Kiss him. I'll do this for $45. So it's this. $45 if anybody wants this. I assume this is unused. $45. I'm not going to spray it on myself.
And again, 225
Anybody ever actually use this stuff?
or 200. I mean, for the sign by 4, 200 for the Kiss Cruise Landlocked poster with Eric signing green. I actually have one that Bruce signs as well. So
Well, that's kind of fun.
yeah, since he was there, and I grabbed it. I'm not gonna lie, I dig these.
What is it?
I was actually debating on keeping them. I actually won them in a little drawing. But speaking of which, if you're just tuning in, I will be doing the drawing for the Peter Criss poster at the end of the auction tonight. But these are fan made, and I'm not going to say who made them. And please, you don't have to type it out in the comments. Those that know. But there's the Peter Criss cross. Here is an Ace Frehley signature necklace. It's kind of like a tribute to the old 70s necklaces. Here is a Paul Stanley style necklace, and here is a Gene Simmons boot. Fan made. And don't look now, but your tongue is going. Beautiful stranger will begin to follow you. Or beautiful strangers, I should say. If you start to vibrate, remove pennant at once.
I have a destroyer rate track up here.
And beware of anything with 4 legs that doesn't purr. For Peter Criss. And if there's any interest in these 4 necklaces, I'll start them off. I'll do a $100 starting bid on all 4. That's $25 each. $100 for all 4 to keep them together. If not, I'll put them on display over there. But that was my original plan. Just eventually they'll probably go. So why not now, right? Why waste the time?
All right, check this out, Kenny. So these are original pressings, first pressings of Love Gun, Rock and Roll Over, and Destroyer. Tapes aren't anything very special. They are first pressing, but what's cool about these is they're all in the original cases, and they all have the jukebox strip on the top. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's tough right there. I'll do these 3 for $105 if anybody wants them. You could find, so far we found these strips on these 3, Alive, and for some reason Gene Simmons. That's the only ones we've ever found with these things on them. In fact, a lot of places would store their cassettes like this, and this is how you would shop for them. So finding these that aren't completely trashed without not having the case broke is pretty tough. So I've only had a few of these. So, yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, there were no bids on what outfit is the Catman wearing?
Oh, on my thing. Oh, God, I put it away already. I think it was into the road.
Oh, it's obvious. I think it's an end of the road. So, yeah, the marketing people, and I know this, they don't want identified as one person or the other, where they want the Catman, the Spaceman, the Demon, and the Star Child.
Not so much the Demon and
I know. Not so much those 2, but because there was never another one.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Chuck, are you saying you want both those, my man? If so, that's fine. Let me know. How about a Peter Criss cassette, an original Peter, except it's a stickered. Instead of printed, it's stickered. I'll do this for $20. So it's hard to find a set of these that are stickered. When I say stickered, this is a sticker instead of being printed.
I got a set of these dog tags here, the hologram, or whatever you want to call it. There is the Star Child. There is the Demon with the icon.
I got you.
There is the Catman.
Fragrance 45.
There is the Spaceman. So we'll start all four of the tags. The dog tag, just put DT. I'll do $40, $10 each. So DT 40 for the dog tags.
Does anybody want a set of solo albums on cassette for $80? All four? Paul, Peter, Gene, and Ace. Now, people always think these are printed backwards, but they're not. A lot of times you'll find these in dual cassettes. So this is so hard to explain. So like Paul and Gene, when they're like this, so you can see the fronts on both. So Gene is actually backwards. People always think he's backwards, and he's not. They did that with Paul and Gene and with Ace and Peter. So I found these actually in double cassettes. So you do that and do that. So I'll do $80 for the set of, and these are first pressing NBL 5s. They've all got matching numbers. These would have all been out at the same time in the 70s. So much cheaper than the albums.
Pretty sure that this is a third pressing on this for the Record and Film Works. Well, it could be more later than a third pressing, but
Later, probably.
yeah.
That's probably third or fourth. Yeah.
Yeah. So, because there are so many different variants of this, but it was pre-85 release. But for this one, I'll start off at 20 if there's any interest. It's in pretty good shape. Some minor ring wear at the top, but it depends on the way you look at it. So,
What's the inner sleeve?
the inner sleeve is just a generic inner sleeve.
Okay.
So. For the debut, just put D20 on the debut album, if that is of interest. And I'll show you the spine here. Not all that bad. I've seen much worse.
Sheesh.
So D20 for the debut. And actually got these from my buddy Michael Anderson. These are like player copies, fillers. For if you want to listen to them on
Probably
vinyl.
on the Peter Criss with the sticker. Gotcha.
Yeah, that wax is in pretty clean condition. So here's the wax for Gene Simmons solo. Pretty clean. There is the inner sleeve. There's no poster, no order form on this. But here is the cover.
PC with the sticker.
And
Little
for
things.
the,
I think about 300 left.
some people like having the OG pressings of the Kiss records to get signed. So this one's in pretty clean condition for it to be an old one. And I'll do, well, that almost looks like a 501 print. Let's check the back of that one.
First album.
No, the Paul Stanley one, the print on it looks like 501. But I don't see it on here. Because you know how the 501s, I don't know if you've ever really looked at the 501s, but they got like a really glossy print to the base, the white of them.
Yeah,
They
back
look
then,
really-
print them at different plants and they'd look completely different. It wasn't like today where they all look the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
The cassettes are all over the place.
Yep. So Gene GS15 for the Gene Simmons. I got a Paul Stanley and a Peter Chris that are in all pretty fair condition for all three of them. But the ace is in pretty rough condition on the cover. So I'll do 15 for Paul, P15 for Paul, and there's the inner sleeve. There is the Pablo. This is not the V-neck or anything. Some people like the OG vinyl to either play or display or get signed just to have it, or you can make an art project of it. So PS15, and then we got PC15 for the Peter Chris OG. Again, no posters or order forms or anything on any of these. So 15 for Peter Chris. Let me double check the vinyl on it real quick, but still has the inner sleeve. Good player copies at the very least. It's pretty clean wax for an original pressing.
Yeah, Joe, you got it. Paraconate.
I know better now. So the P15 is for Ivan for Paul Stanley. We'll do PC for Peter Chris for the Peter Chris album. So PC 15 on that. And then let's see what the ace has got here. This is actually just the cover. So yeah, I forgot about that. So I got you, Ivan, for the Paul Solo. For this album cover here, I'm just going to throw this in with, I guess, an item tonight. I'll do a random thing, and whoever gets a vinyl-shaped box in some form or another, I'll throw that in with their thing randomly. So,
Joe, I've got a whole box of 8-tracks, man. I bought a giant collection. I paid about $20 a cassette. So I'm going to lose it on some and some of them to do okay on. So,
yeah.
Here, Kenny, I'm selling this tonight.
I hate it when you call my name to get my attention. Oh, yeah, the signed one. It's a beauty.
How much?
I'd say minimum 325, 350.
$325 right now. 2 foot by 3 foot, signed by Gene. 3 1/4.
It's a very cool poster.
Go. Here.
But it is your poster. Up to you.
On.
Let me see. I got a lot of stuff in front of me, but I don't want to keep putting other stuff up that you've seen recently either. So let me see. I'm trying to just do a little scan to remember what I have and have not put up. Are there you know what? I should probably run upstairs anyway, but let me check up.
3 1/4 for Gene. Anybody else want to come in? How about this? How about this is one of the older pressings of Dress to Kill. I'll start this out at $10. It's a little beat up. So it's a CAB pressing and it is a Sherborne drive. So $10, Dress to Kill. I don't know if these work. I've never played an 8-track. I've got, I think, 200 now, and I've never played them. I've got 1,000 cassettes, and I don't have a cassette player. So I don't know why people think I would listen to all these. I've got them all on my computer. So, and again, people ask me all the time if I listen to the records in my record awards. Do I take my record awards apart and do I play the records? No, I don't.
Nuh-uh.
I get asked that all the time. Kenny, do you play the records?
Seriously?
I don't take it apart and put the record on the record player. I play the $10 record I have, but it's an interesting question.
Oh my goodness.
I know, I get that. I get people ask me if I play these behind me. Do they play on a record player? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. It would never dawn on me. But it's like those 2 foot Destroyer figures that were $200. Someone buys them, they probably got a copy of Destroyer on CD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah, Leslie, I get asked quite a bit. People will come over and say, "Oh, those are great. Do they play on the record?" I'm like, I don't know. You should take one apart and play it. It's like, well, somebody made a video on YouTube recently. They took like their dad's record, or it was some young kid, and she's like, "I'm going to see if this plays on the record player," and of course it didn't. Tore the award all apart and everything.
I'll probably run the needle maybe as well in the record player.
I don't. I just can't imagine getting one of those at award. That's the first thing. Thinking, "Hey, man, you think I can take it home and play it?" Like, well. All right, I did these last week. I want these to sell. This is the Dress to Kill sweatshirt. I've got an X large and a 2XL. They're $40 a piece. Here's this one. This one fell out of the package. So here's the front. Here's the back. And does anybody know what? Well, Timmy, you could order all these, man. So you could buy these for years and no one bought them, and everybody kept saying they need to make more, but no one bought them. So now they don't make them anymore.
Well, that Michael James Jackson passed away as well.
What does that have to do with these?
What's the awards behind you?
Yeah, all these. No,
wasn't he the one heading up that department or whatever?
No, these were through Kiss Online. These were.
I know, but he was helping Kiss Online, from what I was told.
Michael James Jackson.
Yeah.
No,
he was big on the. I mean, I could be mistaken, but I thought that he was a big part of that award thing that they got going for Kiss Online to be customized to the fans. I thought he was a big part of that.
No, he he was making and selling Creatures awards that were made out
of. Think about it. How many albums you got there?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 14, and there were 4 I did not buy. There were 18 total.
And how many's in the catalog of Kiss?
Well, there's a bunch.
And when he passed away, they kind of went away.
Kenny, these are like 2 or 3 years old.
I know.
No, they went away because they weren't selling. I know that for a fact. They weren't selling them.
Okay, well, I could be wrong. I don't know it all, and I'm not claiming, but that's my 2 and 2 together is what I assume.
People kept posting about it.
What they say about assuming.
Well, I haven't bought one yet. It's like, well, no one was buying them. They did not do well at all. The solo award was the very first one.
That's the one I got. That's the one I got.
That one did sell well. Yes, that one did sell very well. Now the Alive one, me and Keith have fought about this. Alive is not certified platinum. If you go to RIA, it was never certified platinum. So this award should not exist. This messes everything up. It's actually an RIA award, but it should not exist. If you go to RIA, it is not certified platinum.
Joe.
Heated arguments about that.
Joe.
Yes.
Who cares?
Because if that's the case, Kenny, none of these awards mean anything.
It's a joke, you know.
We all know it's platinum. It's platinum. It's probably 4 times platinum, to be honest. Because back then the double counted for 2. So
yeah, well, I mean the band members received the award, so it should match what
they got
the band.
Platinums. They got in-house platinums made by Casablanca. They were not RIA awards. It is not certified.
Is that right? Okay.
And I asked actually when I was buying awards from McCoy, and I asked him about that, and he said they were trying to hide the numbers from that was when they were kind of broke, and they were trying to hide the numbers from Casablanca was trying to hide the numbers, so they never. The first Kiss album to go platinum was Destroyer.
Huh.
Back then, that was a pretty big deal.
That's why it's my favorite album. So. All right, I'm going to give it to you for about, 10, 15 minutes or so. So just keep things.
That's a long time.
Oh, it's not that long. Are you good? Are you good or not?
I'm fine, dude. I have enough shit.
Okay, I was going to say, you got a whole freaking box of cassettes you showed me. So pick one at a time to do one at a time if you need to buy your time.
I'll do like the what's the site? What was not Live Auctions? What's the third one that we were the
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. You keep going. All right. Bye, guys.
Yeah, he put one item in 30 minutes. That was rough. Hold on just a second. I know Kenny was going to put me on the spot here. I just got to look one thing up. So let's do this for $275. This is the Kiss Online Destroyer litho. These went for $50, and this is signed by Ace. Let's do it. I've got a couple. Let's do $275. You can see Ace signed them in black. So $275. These are really cool. So I think this is for the 45th anniversary, maybe. $275. Well, Timmy, the idea was you bought one and had it made out to you. So those are all made out to me.
And everybody try to talk Joe, and that's going to Orlando. Try to talk Joe into going to Orlando to hang out.
I'm going to see Terminator 2 Friday night. I'm not going to Orlando. I'm not going to go to Florida in August, man. That shit ain't happening. It just got nice here. I don't need to go to Florida.
It's going to be nice temperatures. You'll be back.
I've been to Florida in August. It was nuts. Here. What are you talking about, Peter? What's Alpha? What are you talking about? T2 is only they're going to play it Friday only. It's going to be in 3D. I can't wait. It's the 35th anniversary. I don't know how that's even possible, but it's the 35th anniversary of T2. My personal story for T2 is I just moved to St. Charles from South County. I moved, which is like all the way across the city. This was before the internet. I didn't know anybody. I was making friends. And I was asked to go see Terminator 2. And I'm like, oh, sure. And it was the night of the Riverport riot. The Guns N' Roses had the riot. And I got called about an hour before the show. 2 different people had tickets and asked me if I wanted to go. And not being the big Guns N' Roses fan I am, I said, I'd rather go see Terminator 2. I'm a Schwarzenegger fan. And on the way home, we drove past the amphitheater and there were cops, hundreds of cops. And we went through a Taco Bell and some guy goes, hey, man, did you hear they're rioting? The blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I was supposed to go. I could have gone to the Riverport riot. Instead, I saw Terminator 2. Great movie, though. First album, it's got a little bit of writing on it. I'm going to do this for $10. This is an RCA club, right? Yeah, RCA Music. $10. Debut. Debut $10. Peter, did you see the Crazy Nights poster I had? Just making sure you saw that, and you've got a Crazy Nights album, so you're good. But I do have a Crazy Nights promo poster from Paul that's signed. $10 for that one. Let's do. How about a really nice unmasked for $30? This is a CRC unmasked, actually. I don't have tickets, Brian. I think I'm going to go down to Arnold and see it. It's either going to be Arnold or Ronnie's for me. $30. Unmasked CRC. Unmasked is a tough 8-track. So, unmasked $30. So we got Robert Cox, you want the debut for 10. Oh, we got a okay, let's bid on that one. 10, 11 for the debut. This is an RCA debut. The Destroyer autograph history. Johan, I got a package going for you, man. I've had some stuff going on. I'm a little behind shipping. This is the Destroyer litho. 5 years ago, wasn't it? I don't know, maybe 6 years ago these came out. So it's a numbered litho. And then we had Ace sign some. This is one of those things that Keith, I took a bunch, I had a bunch from Keith, and they all sold out. So I just got some more. Peter, I've been to Orlando so many times. If I vacation, I'm going somewhere I've never been, man. I was already in Orlando once this year. I was in Orlando in January. It was the coldest day down there, and they said 31 years. We went to Gatorland, and it was freezing ass cold. I've never been to Florida and worn gloves, and I had my KISS jacket that I'm trying to sell one of, and I actually had the hood, and I had the hood up, and if I had gloves, I would have the gloves on. It was unbelievable cold. Lithos $275. They were like $50, and then an Ace autograph now is easy, a couple $100. So, how about a set of solo 8-tracks? These are good ones. I'm going to do $100 for these. I'll put a box on these, but these are the black ones. Yeah, I was down there in January. It was the coldest day. It was unbelievable cold. So you got Paul, and each one comes with the correct insert. There was an insert they would put on the back. So again, I'll put boxes on these. So Paul, Gene with the insert. Ace, he's got the insert in the back. And Peter's missing the insert. So let's do $90 for the set of 4 solos. Eight tracks. Here, I don't think I did Rock and Roll Over yet. I'm going to do $20 for Rock and Roll Over. It is in the correct case. Rock and Roll Over. Rock and Roll Over. Rock and Roll Over. $20. Hold on a second, Peter, because you know I like Crazy Nights so much too. Where did I put that poster? Kenny leaves me on the spot. Second time he's left me tonight. What the hell? It is easier doing this with 2 people. Here, this came from Paul, and he signed it on the bottom. This is the promo poster. This way. $300 right now if you want it. So it's 2 foot by 2 foot, unused, and then Paul signed this one. So I can't wait for him to do that. Now I'll buy this picture disc. I'll buy the Crazy Nights picture disc. Yeah. Yep. I'll buy Crazy Nights on picture disc. Gladly buy Crazy Nights on picture disc. Joe Pericone got you for Rock and Roll Over. Put that in the sold pile. Debut, who we calling that for? Robert Cox, 15 on that debut. Perfect. So you're going to see some really expensive 8-tracks and stuff coming up too for me here. I don't know if everybody saw this, but this is the very first Kiss cassette released. It was in a plastic box. You see how it comes out. It did not have the logo on the front or the side. Yeah, next year. There was nothing in 86. 86 would be the anniversary of Kiss Exposed, which, I mean, they should do something for that. There is no kissing time on this thing. I'll do this for $175 if anybody wants it. I've sold these for much more. So there's the cassette. And then we've got a Hotter Than Hell that I'll do for $1 1/4. The old Ampex ones are super tough. Hotter Than Hell. There's the side and the back. Nothing. It's got something on the bottom. Yeah, Stephanie, didn't I put a crappy copy up already, didn't I? Did you not get it? Yeah, I put a crappy one up. I put one up for $15. I've got a couple nicer ones. I had that one I do for $30. Okay, this is a little bit tougher for an 8-track. Here, I'll do this for $20. RCA 8-track, $20. I don't have any extra songbooks, I don't think. And then this is a fun one. I'll do this for $25. Dress to Kill, but a blue. The colored 8-tracks usually go pretty good. So Crazy Nights poster was $305, Kenneth. And that came the poster came from Paul. This one's cool because it's got the sticker on it for Ampex. So, yeah, on this. The only songbook we have right now, I think I just saw it. Oh, there's my signed 8x10s. $20 US is too much. This is an original sign book signed by Paul Stanley. I'll do this for $2. Kenneth, I got it for $3 1/4 on the site, man. It's the only one I have, so they don't have a crazy nice 40th. They've got to, Peter. Come on. They've got to. I would do this for, hold on. Let me see what I got it for. Hold on. I'll do originals for $265 right now. Signed by Paul. Peter, I don't know if there was actually a Sword in the Stone made. I don't know if they ever completed it. I don't know who would own that, but it'd be great if they would. They put those Paul tracks on there too, but I don't know who owns those. What were they? Time Traveler, Best Man for You, Hide Your Heart. What the hell was the fourth one? Don't Let Go. Phantom of the Opera. These came from Paul. Paul had a bunch of these. This does have Paul in it. I'll do this for $35. It does have a photo of Paul in here somewhere. These were from a sealed case, brand new. Hot in the Shade pin, $50. Kenneth, you want the Crazy Nights? All right. Hot in the Shade, $15. Yeah, Leslie, I don't know who owns those, and I don't know if they actually if they really finished those. I think those are demos that we have. I don't think those are finished. Isn't that just Paul and Bruce in a drum machine, I think? I don't think those are finished. And yeah, they could redo Kiss Exposed. Okay, we bought these. This is another thing we bought for Ace to sign. These would have looked so good signed. We'll do these for, I think I've got 3 of these for $60. They're little Ace guitars. No, Leslie, what we have, I think, were demos, and it was Paul and Bruce. I actually asked Paul about them. He didn't really like talking about it. It was Paul and Bruce and a drum machine. Gene knew nothing. Gene would know nothing of those. So these are $60 each. They come with the guitar. These come with the guitar. They come with a stand, and they come with a nameplate with a guitar pick. So $60 a piece. And then as far as Ace stuff, we did buy a bunch of things for Ace to sign. These are $40 a piece. They are brand new. I just realized these are numbered out of 150. So 15th anniversary Anomaly Green. I've got a few of each. Let me know if you want one. Anomaly Green. Anomaly Blue. Origins Volume 2, Silver and Black. These are 40 a piece. They're all sealed. Yeah, Time Traveler came on the box set, didn't it? And then 40 for this one. So I got 2 different Origins Volume 2. This one says colored vinyl, but I don't know. So anyway, where's Kenny? There he is. Look at that. Ask Kenny to show up.
Beetlejuice. So let me go ahead and swap this out here and put these comments back down. Why isn't it swapping?
What are you going to do, Kenny? You can do a raffle or something?
No, it's not a raffle. It's just a drawing for those that donated for a chance. They donated to my brother to help him out with funeral expenses that was unexpected. They had just put the down payment down 2 weeks prior to her passing. He thought he had a few more months to get things done and paid for and all that, but it didn't happen. So people have stepped up and they entered in with the donation to win this beautiful poster here. Fan made, but signed by Peter in New Jersey. It's one of my favorites. So it's going to a good home, I'm sure. And there were 33 spots that were in that. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull it now. That way I can find out who it is. There were 32, but I seen that Amy Beth, which is Amy, I can't remember her last name. Starts with an M, McCard or whatever. And I'm sorry, Amy, if I'm forgetting how to say your last name or how it's in my head. I just can't picture it spelled out. Anyway, she's in here now. I just added her in, and so did Donnie Moats. He didn't. There are two people that didn't want to be known as donators in there, but they are getting a spot regardless. So if they don't want it, they can donate to somebody else. So anyway, 33 spots. Let's go ahead and make a winner right now. Actually, I'm going to count these out just to prove that there are 33 in here. So it'll just take me 1 second. So you'll see them drop in the bucket here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. There you go. First one out, and I'll announce what that number is, which is number 26. 26. Let's see who you are. And we'll do it live now. And I got to uncollapse the comments here. So
It's weird looking at you with a picture of yourself on your shirt, Kenny. It's really hot.
I know.
I mean, it's really kind of. You should put a picture. You should put the same shirt on the guy on the shirt so it like goes on forever. The guy on the shirt should be wearing the shirt.
Well,
You
the
know what I mean?
comments. Oh yeah. So, and then wearing a shirt of the shirt
That's
that I'm wearing, and
Go infinity, yes.
kind of like a mirror in a mirror.
Hurt my brain.
Boy, where is that number 26? These comments, they're like most relevant and all comments and all that crap. So they're like they got shuffled somehow or another after I replied back with numbers, but they're all there. But they're not in numerical order like they should be. So let me find out.
Person of interest.
I should have unclapped them all. So see, Raphael's number 1. Dave Ryan's number 5. Nick and Anna are number 8. So it's got to be down but they get lost. Kevin Bo's 19. Got Anthony Torello's at 25, or Anthony Resta, I should say, is at 25, and Danny Miller 23. Leslie Phillips is 27. Sorry guys, I thought this would be a lot faster to do. 29. Marion Cobretti, let me see what he is. He's 32. Roz is number 30. Where's the 26 at here?
I don't know.
I know this ain't making no sense to me. How the comments? Let me see if I can. If this is set to most relevant. For whatever reason, on my profile, it's because I'm a business kind of thing. It says all comments. Newest. Let me try the newest. Well, he didn't ask to be put in, but number 26 is actually Donnie Moats. Rigged. People probably think it's rigged. No. 26. You guys watched me shake him up, put him in there, and I pulled out number 26. That's my buddy. and fellow Peter Chris fan, Donnie Moats. So, wow. All right, Donnie didn't even ask to be entered, and I made sure because let me tell you something, Donnie, along with everybody else, but Donnie came through with not one but twice, and $500 donation, and well played, sir. Whether you wanted to be a player or not, this is your beauty to do with whatever you wish. So, congrats, Donnie, and thank you everyone that donated. It's much appreciated, and yeah, once my brother's done grieving and everything, he may come in there and thank everyone personally. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to ask him to do so. There's more things on his mind right now. So, but thank you guys very much. All right. Oop, tripping over canvas. On that poster, I couldn't see my footing. I broke my neck. It's not hard to do in this room, you know, Joe.
Yeah, same here.
All right, so this is a Kissology poster. If anyone's interested in that, $30. It is about a 27 by 40 poster, I believe. Or maybe it's a 24 by 36. It looks like a 24 by 36, actually. So, and I appreciate it, Stephanie. Appreciate your donation as well. It is really weird. It was Donnie. Donnie hardly ever, you don't want to be noticed or take credit for where credit's due kind of thing. And I added him anyway, whether he liked it or not, and he ended up winning. So that's called good karma, I guess. All right. Let me see. I still have things like this. I'll do both of these tonight. $75 for the Kiss Cruise fan. Has the names and the band name all in Japanese, made by a fellow Kiss Cruiser from Japan. And this is signed by Ace, but these were given to my friend Jenny, and I'm selling them for her. So 75 for both fans, just to get them on out of here and get her some money if they sell. So 75, they would come in handy. They work pretty good. So I got this Kiss CD right here, and I'll start that off at 20. It's like a tribute to Kiss, I guess. I don't know. I don't read Japanese, so. But let's put JC $20. So we got claims Space Invader stickers, $5 each. Got 4 left. Got some Paul Stanley. I'll do a 3 for here, and I'll do $30 on all 3. This is the Studio Series strings, the Tour Series strings, and then the guitar pick. So all 3 for $30. Just put PP for pick pack or SP for strings and pick. 30. Alice Cooper face paint, $6 claim on that. I'm just throwing up some options, guys. So Eric Carr, EC 25 on the Eric Carr CD. And I have a Shakara sticker. So C for Shakara sticker, and we'll just do $4 on that. All right, and I want to give it back over to Joe here.
I'll do 3 real quick.
Okay, I know I did quite a few that time, but I'm trying to put you over out of the comment box. There we go.
It's all right. How about a First Kiss cassette? Blue pressing for $15. You got to have them all. You got to find them all blue. So yeah, you get one, you got to get them all. That Make you crazy. I had something I was going to show. What do you think, Kenny? I got 3 calendars. I got a 2011, a 2007, and a 2010, 3 sealed for $20.
Yeah, that's fair.
So this one, and this one, all 3 sealed, $20.
Yeah, does it have like pictures or posters on the back that you can show them?
Here's the back of this one.
And they're all like shaped like records or whatever, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're round.
What's going on? Does it open like that? I don't know. It's sealed. So
Yeah.
here's the back of that one. And Eric holding the snare drum. This felt kind of bad when they made him do that. It's like, I don't know. And then this poster came from Paul, and he signed a few of them. This poster is about $80 on its own. Another one of my favorites. This is the Hot in the Shade tour poster. Paul signed it. I'll do this for $300 right now.
Good deal.
Does what album play? If you're asked about the cassettes, none of them are tested. I do not test them. $300. This was a Hot in the Shade tour poster, Rockin' America 90. Hot in the Shade came out in what, October of '89, and the tour didn't start until June of until like April or May of 1990. They did those 3 one-off shows where they did Little Caesar and Betrayed, which would have been awesome to see. I did not go to my high school graduation. It was Friday, June 1st. I went to go see the Hot in the Shade show instead. And I never got my physical diploma because of it. It was printed, and I actually bumped into my counselor one time, and he said, I have your diploma in my office. And I basically said, I really don't give a shit. So if I ever see you, you can give it to me. If not, and I never got it. So I was very into high school. I have no idea, Joe. It's probably paper, man. $175 right now. Stephanie, I wouldn't waste room on my walls for a high school diploma. $175, Ace signed 8x10. Kenny's walked off again.
I'm right here.
How about here, Stephanie, Dynasty, $5, a little beat up. $5. No idea if it plays. Everybody saw the Eric Singer drum heads for $50. I still got a few of those left. I'd like to sell those off. I'm going to show this Eric Singer thing one more time. I really want to get rid of this. I opened this for the first time tonight. Let's do this for $60. See if anybody will buy it. I think you put batteries in this and it does something, but
Yeah, it does. It lights up and plays a song.
$60.
I just want to give everybody a sneak peek. When I come back from Orlando, and I've got another collection to pick up in Kentucky after I get back. Plus, of course, we got the Peter Criss auctions, all the Catman stuff that'll be coming up more. And I'm getting some more photos, so look out for the listings on the page while I'm gone. But this is stuff that's going to be coming your way out of this collection here. These are all original pressings. You got Unplugged and Smashes. You Wanted the Best. Creatures of the Night variant cover. An OG Hot in the Shade.
Boy, those have gone up.
Yep. Kiss My Ass. here. You got Ace Frehley Trouble Walking OG. Frehley's Comet Second Sighting OG. Life Plus One OG. Frehley's Comet. OG Peter Chris, Let Me Rock You. And OG Out of Control. So that and more coming. I've got the whole catalog over there. I just grabbed some of the good ones that are over there now. Plus, there's a lot more cool paperwork and stuff like that from, if you guys have ever heard of Mr. Big Productions. He passed away, Ron Fredericks. His son and I met, and he brought me all of that stuff to share with the fans. And he'll be joining me a time or two in the auctions and explaining some of the stuff as well. So stay tuned, guys.
Here's a sealed Creatures cassette for $15. The alternate cover.
Yeah, the alternate cover.
Yeah, Timmy, this is what we're talking about. Signed by 6. I'll tell you right now, it's got to get at least $600 on it. So it's not close now, but it's got to go. It's got to get 600, which is a steal because Gene and Paul are 300 each. So it is a get my money back type thing. Are there any size mediums out there right now? You can get the best jacket on the planet. I'll do this for $350. I have the one in my size and I wear it all the time. I get compliments on it. It's a European jacket. It's got the hood fold, the hood zips out on it. This is just such a great jacket. This is a size medium. So I don't know if anybody's seen mine that I wear. People always ask me if they can buy it. We found another one. It is a size medium. So if anybody's interested in this, let me know. Beauty. It is a beauty.
It's a beauty.
Yeah.
All right. I want to see if there's any interest in this double signed Eric Singer poster. He signed it in chrome right there. Wasn't big on that, so they moved it over to the side. But it is double signed, 24 by 36 off the original photo. And I'll start that off at, you guys, the photos over the weekend, they were $75 for an 8x10 shipped. But this is, I want to start this off at $100 for the poster. So, yes, 100 on that, if that is of interest to you. And it is double signed. So it's like buy one, get one free, and then some. So if you're interested, 100.
So I do this. This is our Destroyer signed by 3, Paul, Ace, and Gene. This is on the site for $12.75. I'll do it for $12.25 right now. This is the 50th anniversary one. It's the double album. It's colored vinyl, and it's got the booklet in it.
No, none of that vinyl was sealed. Hang on, was that Peter asking me about that? Or you?
I guess I was asking about you. Mine's not. Yeah, you showed a Creatures one.
Yeah, it was not sealed though, Peter, and none of them were sealed. They had shrink wrap on some of them, but not in too bad a condition. So, but who all here is going to Florida? We have 50 people still watching throughout Facebook.
Who else is going to be there, Kenny?
Well, I know Peter Papalardo will be there. Danny Miller.
Yes.
Let me see. Speedy, Jay Pearson, Michael Anderson.
Is the T1000 going to be there? He's been doing a lot lately.
You know, I don't know. You mean it's?
Yeah,
I have no clue. I'm just going to go see Peter. I don't really care. I'm just going to go see Peter, Chris, and friends, basically. So I might look into that to see if there's anything that I got, because maybe if Linda Hamilton's there,
she's been doing,
and the T1000, I could take my Terminator poster.
Yeah, they had 4 of them. They had the guy from Detroit Rock City. They had Linda Hamilton, the T1000, and Kyle Reese were together at one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've got Eddie on there right now. He's signed it. So Chris Taylor will be there. Awesome. Well, make sure you guys come and say hello to me, and please do not expect me to know you by face. Peter Papalardo, I know because I've met him a few times, but Chris, I've never met you to my knowledge. So, but don't hesitate to come up to me and introduce me with your name. Because all I see is a little bitty circle on Facebook for you, and it's hard to see the faces. So you guys see this big mug on the screen, and you know who I am, so you got an advantage on me. So, but anyway, well, you guys you're pretty quiet out there, and Joe, let me know if you're wanting to do some more stuff tonight. Still,
I'm
and
good. I'm actually boy. There's not a lot of people at your thing. Randy Quaid's going to be there. Oh, Putty's going to be there. That's a good one. John Ratzenberger
Putty, who's
from
Putty?
Seinfeld. Patrick Warburton.
Oh, you lost me.
Todd Bridges. Kate Jackson. Lorenzo Lamas. Bunch of Yellowstone people.
So Lorenzo's going to be there. Is Heather Locklear going to be there?
No. Patrick.
Oh yeah, Paul Scheib will be there. Michelle should be going there, but she's not.
There's a Mortal Kombat reunion. Yeah, Peter's the big dog. Is he still doing only 85 a signature?
Yes.
Jesus. Oh, there's a Melrose Place. Oh, Heather Locklear is going to be there for Melrose Place.
Yep. I figured she probably would be if Lorenzo's there. I think they're dating or whatever.
Oh, wait a minute, Kenny. Oh, shit. The Chips
What?
cast is going to be there. Ponch and John and the captain. Dude.
So are you going? No.
Eric Estrada, Larry Wilcox, and Robert Pine will be with us all weekend. Man.
It's going to be a fun one. It will be a fun one.
You should get Eric Estrada to sign that picture I post every Valentine's Day. I mean, with his shirt off and pointing. You should print that and get it.
Oh, yeah, no. Stephen Piercy canceled. Oh, well.
Stephen
No love lost there.
Dude, I like
The Warriors are going to be there as well.
Wait,
I've never seen the Warriors either.
Matt Riddles. What happened to that guy? What happened to Matt Riddle? Jesus.
Who's that?
He's a wrestler. He was real popular. Oh, he got caught with pot, didn't he? That's what happened. He was a big deal.
Oh,
He
yeah, I
just
don't
disappeared, just like gone. The Warriors reunion.
Oh, Mr. T will be there as well. I heard he's really high on his signature.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a photo with Heather Locklear. Kenny, the Eric pics, can we buy them? I know they won't be autographed. Yeah, all them photos can be purchased. I own the photos, so if there's ever a photo that you like that you've seen in the auction of him signing, I do have unsigned copies of them. I actually have them upstairs, so I'll bring them in on the auction tomorrow night.
Yeah, I didn't see.
That way I can tell
I didn't get to see Stephen Piercy at the Kiss thing because of that shit show thing in Vegas. Because, like everybody else, my ticket they wouldn't let me in. So by the time I went to one desk and they sent me to another desk, and I finally threw my little fit. I missed everything the first day. I missed Keith's panel with. Who did he do a panel with? The producer. Whoever.
I don't know.
But I was supposed to go that and I couldn't get in, and then I wanted to go see Rat and I couldn't get to go see that. So I was pretty heated.
Yeah, I didn't go to the panels or anything like that. I went to the Q&A. I went to the Q&A with Kiss, but
The whole thing was such a
that was pretty much it. But
period before. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I like
3 letters in a period.
I actually saw Stephen Piercy and talked to him for a second. I like him a lot. I've always liked Rat.
Is it really 3 letters in a period? He's $400.
Wow.
I mean, MR space T. Period.
Remember when he did that
That's
show?
crazy.
Remember he did that show where he would go help businesses? I watched the one where he went and saved a car dealer. and it would say they would show this. It was a reality show, and they would like say,
Yeah, I remember
remember he
that.
would run. It was showing running, like he would run into the place. It's like, oh Jesus Christ, come on. That was
No, I don't remember
I
that.
watched like
I don't know how much everyone. Do you see the prices on there by
it
chance
didn't
for
show. I
autographs
can go look. A lot of times they don't post.
for Heather Locklear?
Let's see if we can see autograph pricing. I don't see Mr. T on here though. Maybe I missed it though.
Yeah, Peter. In case you missed my comment just now, I will put them up tomorrow night on the photos. So they're usually $15 each. So I got several of them upstairs. I'll do claims or whatever tomorrow on them. So,
God, and people forget you got to buy tickets to get in those stupid things
But-
too. Jesus,
well, I mean, the promoters got to make money. David Halen, he's a great guy, and they got to make their money for all their work.
Catherine
Can you imagine?
Catherine Tate.
Can you imagine the work that the
Yeah.
promoters put into these things with all these celebrities to make it such a big show?
Dude, Catherine Tate.
That's a lot of personality. Go
Catherine
ahead,
Tate
sorry.
from The Office is $80, and Eric Estrada is $50. That just doesn't seem right. Heather Locklear is $65.
65, that's fair.
Compared to these
Yeah,
other ones, yeah.
I'll probably. I wonder how much her auto is then.
Ratzenberger is $50. Kate Mulgrew is
Oh no, that is her auto, right? 65. So I wonder how much a photo op is.
Larry Wilcox is 50. Lita Ford is 60. Wow, she's really high compared to everybody else. Patrick Warburton is 60. Randy Quaid is 100. Wow. Robert Pine is 50. Todd Bridges is 40. He's the cheapest so far. Peter's not listed.
What you talking about? Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but Eric was late for the Fanboy Expo last time, like 4 or 5 hours late because of flight delays and construction. The flight got delayed, so they had to ride I think there's 4 different celebrities that had to ride together, and it was Eric, Eddie Furlong, and Todd Bridges, and I don't know who the 4th one was. I think it was 4, but they were all just talking on the way, and I'm texting Eric, and he's saying I'm still stuck in traffic and all this, so I'm telling Tommy what's going on because Tommy's supposed to be beside him, and Eric's not there with Tommy. So I said, what's the message to Eric? And he put like this. He gave the middle finger, and I sent it to Eric. But bottom line is, he got to talking, to both of them, Todd and Eddie, and Eddie was telling him how the same story I heard back in 2018 in New Jersey, how when he got the job for Terminator, he was a runaway. And they came up to him as a runaway and asked him if he'd be interested in doing some reading for some lines. And he went in and done the lines, and he got the job without any kind of parent or anything like that in control of it all. So,
well, apparently he didn't keep his shit together because they didn't want him to do the 3rd Terminator movie.
he was. I know he had some drug issues and a lot of issues like that. So,
and then the guy that got to replace him for Terminator 3 like disappeared. Like, remember, he disappeared for a while, and literally, like, he was lost. They didn't know where he was. He disappeared for a few weeks, and he showed up, and he's gone. I mean, he is gone. So I don't know if that's part or what it is, but
I don't know much about it. But yeah, Eddie's a great guy. He's cleaned up now and everything, and he's a really good guy. Him and Jimmy both. But with Todd Bridges, I said, so any chance or any time in that conversation did you happen to say, what you talking about, Willis?
didn't he get caught like robbing gas stations and stuff?
I don't know, man. It seems, I don't know. You hear these celebrities, different things about them. What's the name?
The Gilligan's Island.
Winona
They
Ryder.
made no money after the show was over. Their shows were being, the stuff was being shown over and over. Eddie Munster did conventions for 25 years, and I don't know if he's still alive, but he was at every convention.
Yeah.
Man. Everyone he went to.
Butch Patrick, he's still
Is he
doing his
still
thing. Butch Patrick is.
Him and Lou Ferrigno, it's like anywhere you go, you see those two guys, man, always. So
Yeah, see, I was always a big Lou Ferrigno fan.
Oh,
I used to love that movie, Pumping Iron.
yeah.
I'm sure as a weightlifter, it's something that you're aware of it. Yeah, it's a great movie, but I've always been a Lou Ferrigno fan. King of Queens, it was great seeing him in that show. but Hercules and the Hulk and
What a great
the
role.
Pumping Iron.
Paint him green and put a prosthetic on his forehead, and he could grunt and groan. I mean, what a great role for him. That was the best.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I mean, he's hard of hearing, so it wasn't very good speech because of that. But he does good for him to be almost deaf. He does pretty damn good. So
Yeah, Dana Plato's the one that went on Howard Stern and like killed herself a couple days later because he was they like blame Howard for her killing herself, kind of unofficially, because he really went into her. And
who was that?
Dana Plato. She was the girl from whatever that show was. All
The
those
sister?
kids. Yeah, Dana Plato and the short
Kimberly
one,
or whatever her name was.
I don't know, but I know that she was she did some Cinemax movies, and then she went on Howard Stern, and he was really kind of an ass to her and really drilled into her, and she killed herself a few days later. And they're like, they think Howard. They're like, I don't think Howard Stern helped.
Oh, it was a drug shooting with Todd Bridges.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's awesome, Joe. Luke Regno lived a few blocks away from my mom, and his mom were best friends. Huh.
God, that guy was a monster. He was like 6'6" too.
Yeah, Stern, he's a POS in my opinion.
Well, yeah, don't get me started, but I used to like him. I liked his movie a whole lot, but man.
I love the movie. The movie was really good, and I kind of gave him a little bit of credit on. Okay, he's went through some crap here, but
he's like the Rage Against the Machine guy. He's turned into the machine. It's like
yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
he's turned into the machine. Is he still COVID? Is he still COVID crazy, or did he get over it? I know he was really into COVID for a while. He wouldn't leave his house one time. Yeah. So anyway.
Okay. Right, yeah. So Dana was off of different strokes. So Kimberly. Okay. Cool. I mean, it sucks that she passed away. But what's her name? I seen that she's she was on the circuit with Valerie Bertinelli, I believe. Or not? Was it Valerie Bertinelli? No, Christy McNichol. That was Christy McNichol that I saw in Knoxville. But what's her name? The girl that played in One Day at a Time. Mackenzie Phillips, I believe.
Oh, man.
The one she was really strung out on drugs for quite a while. But she's looking pretty good and healthy these days. So it ain't got to take hold of you and kill you, and you can recover from it. That's for sure. Some people don't make it out, and it's a shame. But anyway, yeah, she came through. But anyway, guys, it's cool talking about pop culture stuff. But I know you guys aren't here to be doing a podcast or anything, and. Maybe one day me and Joe will do a podcast, or we can get a bunch of people together and do like a cluster. We'll call it a cluster podcast, or what would be a better term? A cluster F cast.
I want to do a collectibles podcast. I don't want it to be 2 hours long, but I want just like every few days to just hold up an item and talk about it, like a vintage item. Like one day do the dolls, one day do the lunchbox, and just talk about it for a few minutes. Because I think people at this point, it's been so long, a lot of people they don't know the difference in the makeup kits and stuff. And it take me a long time to go through my collection. It would take quite a while. So
yeah, even with all this Peter Criss stuff, all these promotional shirts.
Yeah,
I've learned quite a bit of stuff just through the ChatGPT by taking photos and uploading them and learning who promoters were and stuff like that over the past few weeks. So,
and I'll tell you what gets me is some of the stuff we sell. It's like, I almost wish it could be publicly displayed. Like some of this Paul stuff I've seen go through. It's like, I wish that stuff could, Keith's got that whole book of all of Paul's handwritten lyrics from Psycho Circus. I realize somebody's going to win that, but people need to see that. That's something that you kind of need to see and people need to check out. And it's pretty cool, man. It's stuff like that I almost wish would be on display for you to see. Even online, you kind of want to see stuff like that. It's interesting to look at.
No, I agree.
You want to own it, but I like to be able to see it. So,
yep. I do dig on the song lyrics, the handwritten lyrics. So
see how they change and everything. One of the coolest things I've ever seen at a Hard Rock Cafe, they had Nikki Sixx's handwritten lyrics for 10 seconds to love, I think it was. It was on a pizza box. It was in the Hard Rock Cafe. It was framed. I mean, he had all the scratch offs, and he even said in his book. He said I was writing 10 seconds to love on a pizza box. I was like, damn, that's in a Hard Rock Cafe somewhere. That was pretty neat.
Awesome. Awesome.
So
Oh, here I come. My mind is set. Great song. All right, guys. Well, have a great night. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
I'll just say I'll see you whenever. Have a good trip, man. Be careful. It's a long drive. Stop.
I appreciate it. And or do you want to let them know that you'll be on? Are you doing one in
I
Kiss
think I
Haven?
will.
maybe?
I doubt I will. I doubt I will.
Okay.
So I don't see it happening. So I've got enough going on, and I probably won't. So I've been doing a lot of work on Haven. There's a lot of new stuff on Kiss Haven, so go check it out. And like I said, Terminator is going to be on Friday, so we'll probably go to the pinball place after that too. We're gonna have a long Friday night.
Johnny, I was actually considering doing that because Gene's birthday is tomorrow, and I was considering doing a Gene Simmons themed kind of thing, as far as just some Gene posters, signed poster, and or a couple of signed posters. Actually, I was thinking about putting up, and just some mix and match stuff of Gene in the mix. So stay tuned on that. I'll dig up some things and do a special like Gene auction theme kind of deal for tomorrow. So can't say it'll be all Gene items, but I can go grab some blue jeans, some black jeans, and all kinds of different jeans out of my drawer as well. So we'll just do an all Gene kind of auction.
You can always sell some Gene figures, Kenny. We got plenty of them.
There you go. So how much are they?
2 for 20 tonight. 2 for $20 with a coin. Yeah, 2 for 20.
2 for 20. So if you want any, message Joe. 2 for 20, $10 each. Well, you gotta get 2 for 20.
Yep.
So 2 for 20 or 1 for how much? 12.
$12. Yeah.
And they come with the coins as well. The little bulk coins.
One of those download cards.
So get them while you can.
All over my house.
So anyway, have a great night, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow night.
Anybody else want one or 2 for 20? I got plenty of them. I'll watch the comments for just a second.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. We'll keep them going. So
for a case, how about a case for 60?
I got me a case that I haven't even opened yet. I don't know where it's at either. But maybe I'll throw up this little stick right here, this chrome stick tomorrow. Maybe I'll put that up for the Gene Simmons auction.
If anybody ever gets bored, go to the Kiss Collectors site and watch when I put one of these ads for this, because the people, that site is just a wild, wild west, man. I don't know who the hell, it's crazy, man. People get really upset when I put that ad up. It's really funny. And every time they post, it gets more, it gets more traction. So more people go, and man, some of these guys, I just don't understand why they're so upset. Man.
All right.
All right, Kitty.
All right, Joe. Take care. I will see you in about 2 weeks.
Jeez, have fun, buddy.
All right. You too. Talk
Bye,
to you.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company every